Alright, hello again for the third time in this session of recording. Miss the Fox here. We're at stage 3 of Daybreaks, and I'm gonna be bringing Braum and Ileana. I probably won't bring anyone for stage 4, just because the majority of my army is very bad, and I don't need anyone committing unalive on me today. I'm bringing Braum because having an extra mage probably won't hurt, and Ileana because she has Shade, so despite her horrible resistance, luck, and skill, she should probably still manage to survive and do something. Don't know what that something will entail, but that is for future me to figure out. We love being slow. And Ike is gonna be quite bad here. I mean, he's actually not horrible. And he can help soften people up, I guess. Also, here's Leanne. The one and only time you'll ever see her stats in all of Path of Radiance. Actually, that makes me wonder, are her stats the same going into Radiant Dawn? That'd be cool. But I don't actually remember. I feel like it's not the case. I don't know. I am a little worried about the enemies that are going to be coming from over this way. But I have to worry about all of these guys first, so that is a problem for when they get here. Not for me right now in the current moment. Why is Oscar so bad at, like, finishing people? There we go. Someone Oscar can one round without needing the Brave Bow. And he just gets a crit anyway. Cool. Okay, sir. Alright, more speed, strength, and defense. Sir is actually really strong for a for an archer. Archers normally do not get that strong. We have a lot of examples throughout the history of Fire Emblem for that little thing. Nice, good job, Nethany. I might use Let for the tank down this way because she has 17 defense and 16 res with the Amity, and she's fast. She'll be like the best person to deal with these guys, just because she has the most balanced stats, and unlike Mordecai, Mordecai does lack speed, but he's also like tied to a transformation gauge, so using him to tank probably isn't the best idea. Like, he's tanky, but there's a limit to what we can expect from him. Also, cool. Ma'am, you're not doing great. Activate Flare or something. Cool, 1 HP soldier. Well, mage. He's classified as a soldier. Okay. One shot with perfect accuracy. And then just have Mordecai stand somewhere. He'll transform soon. Okay. Oscar does have a semblance of a resistance stat. Of course, that guy's just gonna walk right up to his face. Because what is he gonna do about it? He's an archer. Stefan does not care about your nonsense. Ah yes, more enemies. And that one fighter doesn't even walk in, he just phases into existence. Like, I was here all along. I missed. Please, get a crit or something. No. Oh, okay. At least you got a level. Okay, more magic will be Nice Mist. And strength, so you can use tomes that aren't wind without being slowed down. But with the C rank, that's nice. That is enough for you to use Blizzard if I ever get one. That's not bad, but strength and skill could be useful. Specifically skill, because I feel like sometimes you just have weird issues with actually hitting anything. I remember sending Jill to go just sit up here one time. You know, as you do. I could have Ike go sit up there with Leanne and just vibe. It's like, don't worry, Leanne. I've got this. My team has got this. You are perfectly safe over here in the corner, far away from all of the enemies. That is still very annoying. Oscar just barely cannot get rid of that guy. I'll have Mia finish him off and then heal up Oscar. Probably could have attacked with Mia first, but I didn't think of that. So we're just gonna deal with the consequences of my actions. Alright, they're extra mages that just walked out of nowhere over here. Actually, did I put Jill over here? One of the first times that I played? I've played this game so many times, I don't actually remember what past me it's done. I almost envy people like Scott from Scott Slots, who are able to like play one game over and over and over again. Cause like I can play various Fire Emblem games in a row, but after a certain point, I just have to stop because sometimes things are annoying. I like the older Fire Emblem games, and sometimes they like to throw a lot of BS your way. For example, Binding Blade, the chapter where you fight Zephiel is so annoying. Also, I don't think you're normally a bandit. And I don't actually know what Ileana just said. I kind of wish I could look at it. But it was a lot of, I ran all the way here, don't make me do that again. Or something like that. But they're just kind of gonna exist. I don't really have any plans for what they're actually going to do. But these three should be perfectly capable of just obliterating everyone in their path. Oh, cool, level. That's not horrible. We take what we can get. Anyway, time to send Ike up in the corner. Somewhere he normally cannot access. In any capacity. Titania can do hit and run tactics from that bush. Or from that patch of not trees. And there's gonna be like Cavaliers and stuff who show up here, so I guess I'll just have these guys brace for impact. They should be capable of taking them on their own. Oh no, you attacked left. The unironically strongest unit in my army, though she's done almost nothing but heal people for most of the game. Well, for as long as she's been around. It'd be funny if somehow Alencia, instead of randomizing into like a hawk or a heron or something, just ended up becoming herself. Like, she shouldn't. She has too many options to just become herself, because I set it to force a change, and she has the potential to become a hawk, a heron, a raven, a wyvern lord, or a falcon knight. And I am already going to get an extra Princess Crimea in the form of either Janalf or Yulki. I don't know which one it'll be yet. I just know that one of them is going to be another Princess Crimea. Breathe. That makes me want to listen to Breathe by Taylor Swift. Just one word is enough to make me think of the song and go, I should listen to that. On the topic of Breathe by Taylor Swift, someone that I am friends with on Discord has told me more than once to do covers here on YouTube, which, like, I kind of want to do stuff like that, but at the same time, like, that's gonna take effort. That will take effort. And, like, I'm not sure how much effort I'm gonna be able to put into that. I do have some stuff that I'm gonna probably upload at some point. Various songs I made back in 10th grade. They're not, like, they don't have lyrics, it's just instrumentals. But I am interested in uploading them. There's just fair warning that the first one is louder than the rest because I had the phone volume higher when I recorded it off of the app on my phone. It was my old phone. And then the last one has an almost unbearably high note at the very end. The very last note, which is held for a decent amount of time, is almost unbearably high. Which, it's thematically appropriate. But it does kind of hurt. I don't know how it didn't bother me back then. Or maybe it did, and I just ignored it. Because it made sense. I literally do not know. They may or may not be uploaded by the time this one goes live. Because I think this one would end up being on... How many days are in May? Is it 30 or 31? Because... Okay, it's 31, so I think this episode will be going up on the 1st. If I have my numbers and time and stuff correct, which I most likely do not. But we'll see. But don't cancel all of my actions for the turn. That would be very unhelpful. Let's see how much damage you do. It's not enough! Oh, and that's even worse! The way that this weapon is just straight up worse than the steel sword. Because it just has... It does only 1 extra damage. But it weighs her down by 1 billion. Not actually, of course. We love exaggerating. But that's annoying. Effective weaponry in this game is just really bad. And I'm pretty sure that's the case in Sacred Stones as well. Effective weapons are just practically useless if they don't work how they do in other games. Well, not every other game, because, like, Genealogy has its own special way it handles crits, where I think it doubles the combined attack of, like, your strength plus the weapon might, or magic plus weapon might, and I think it doubles that, and then it does the thing, because it treats it like a critical hit. I'm not sure. I'm not an expert on Genealogy, because I haven't really played Genealogy. I started it, but then proceeded to stop playing because, I don't know, reasons. I cannot give you an actual reason. I'm gonna send you to retreat because your transformation gauge is basically done for. Why? You had so many opportunities to not miss. And you missed. Twice. Yeah, this chapter's practically over. There's not really anything of note happening at this point. There's just a handful of enemies left. And that one's just gonna run away to get healed by the men's staff priest. Which is precisely what happens. Left does not care, she has the full guard, and also bows are practically useless. And then Stefan hardly cares because he's Stefan. Does Stefan ever care? Why is there just a random singular mage? Oh, you poisoned her. Well, that's mildly annoying, but... Hi. Hello, sir. I don't think you realize the gravity of the situation you're in. But, goodbye, I guess. On a separate note, I am tempted to do a playthrough of, Final Fantasy Tactics, but my thing is I hate the Lucavi fights. I'm at the second one in my current, non-recorded playthrough, which is the first one that I've gotten anywhere near this far, and I hate the Lucavi fights. They just feel so bullshitty, to be fully frank. I hate them. It's just like I go into one of these fights. It's like, ah, yes, this feels perfectly fair and balanced. But I think this is basically it for the chapter. Like I already said that. I'm pretty sure. But there's just 4 people left. And I'm pretty sure this chapter doesn't end when all the reinforcements are gone. So, when all the enemies are gone, you have to actually wait the full turn count. I might be wrong. I kind of hope I'm wrong. Well, there's already more reinforcements, because why wouldn't there be? There we go. You didn't dodge that time. And it's time you can go retrieve the men's staff and send it to the convoy. Don't even know why I brought that poleaxe. It's not going to be... I mean, it might be useful. It is 10. So I'll give her 45 effective strength, like, against, cavalry. Which might be overkill, but it is what it is. And she doesn't get slowed down, but she has a lot of strength. Love that Oscar can basically only double soldiers and fighters. So good for him. I'm pretty sure this chapter is only as long as it is because of all the reinforcements. Like that singular soldier. What are you doing, sir? What is your reason for being here? You're one man against an entire army. You walked into an entire mass of units. As though you weren't going to immediately get dogpiled. You silly goober. I do not pity you. And now there's, like, no enemies. Oh wow, a guy phasing in out of nowhere. While Let's slowly dies of poison, but she's not actually going to die, and I can just, like, bring her over here to get healed by Mia. Oh no, you have a javelin. I remember struggling with this chapter the first few times I played through this game, and now it's just like, it's just a nothing chapter. It might be slightly frightening if your team's not properly prepared, but like, how are you not prepared? Look at this. Most of my army is unusable. Well, not most, but like a good like half of my army is completely unusable. And I'm still able to just waltz in here and kill every last one of them. Dimitri style. Oh. Oliver became a halberdier. Interesting. But yeah, I'll see you in stage 4 of Daybreaks, which will be chapter 17. We'll be finally having the episode numbers match the chapter. Either way, adios.